Dear children, today we have to learn in Standard 10 subject Social Science chapter number 30. The name of the chapter is Manufacturing Industry. In the previous lecture, dear children, we have already learned about the introductory part of the manufacturing industry, after the importance of the industry and the classification of the industry. In the classification of the industry, dear children, we have learned that the industries are divided on the basis of the human labor, ownership and the sources of the raw material. On the basis of the human labor, the industry was divided into two parts. One is a small scale industry and the second one is a large scale industry. Now, what is the large scale industry? Those industry where the more employment is available, it is known as a large scale industry. In the small scale industry, it means those industries which have a less number of the employees is called as a small scale industry. In large scale industry, you can take example of the cotton textile industry. In small scale industry, you can take the example of the sugar industry. But now, in the classification of the industry, today we learn that on the basis of the sources of the raw material, what happened that on the basis of the sources of the raw material, the industry can be classified into agro-based industry and the mineral-based industry. Dear children, remember, on the basis of the sources of the industry, they are classifying industry on agro-based industry and the mineral-based industry. Now, dear children, first of all, we have to learn about the agro-based industry to the detail. Now, which one, dear children? Agro-based industry. Which agro-based industry? Agro it means agriculture. It means कृषि आधारित उद्योग. Now, cotton textile industry, jute industry, silk industry, woolen textile industry, sugar industry, paper industry, these all are industry based on the raw material obtained from the activity based on the agriculture. What happened in DHL? This all industry get the raw material from the agriculture sector. So now in detail you have to learn about the agro-based industry. Now, in agro-based industry, first industry is a cotton textile industry. Which one, dear children? Cotton textile industry. It means we can say in Gujarati, Sutra Kapad Udyog. Now, in the cotton textile industry, the garment industry has an important place in the industrial economy. Dear children, you know very well that, and remember that the garment industry has an important place in the industrial economy of the India. What happened there? Here, the garment industry has an important place in the industrial economy of the India. Why? Because in this industry provide the employment to about 3.5 crore people. Dear children, be remember and careful. What? Because this cotton textile industry provide employment about 3.5 crore people, and that's why we can say that this textile industry is an important place in the industrial economy of the India. Textile industry is the industry which provide the maximum employment of the country. Which industry provide the maximum employment in the country? Then, dear children, you remember the textile industry which provide the maximum employment into the country. India holds second rank after the China in the export of the cotton textile industry. What happened then, dear children? Here, the India ranked second in the export of the cotton textile industry. First rank China, second one is India. It is the main industry from production and employment point of view. So what happened, dear children? We can say that it is the main industry for the production point of view as well as the employment point of view. First cotton mill. Now what happened, dear children? Here, first cotton mill was established in Mumbai. Where the first cotton mill was established, dear children? The first cotton mill was established into the Mumbai. Then after, what happened there? Then after they have given the name there, Shahpur mill and which one? Shahpur mill and Calico mill established in Ahmedabad in Gujarat. In the initial year, the cotton textile mill were established in Mumbai and Ahmedabad. From the starting point of view, if you have to see that where this industry was established, then in initial year the cotton textile mill were established into the Mumbai and the Ahmedabad. These mills were established due to cheap cotton, availability of labor transport facility, port for the export and the favorable market. Why this industry was established into the Mumbai and the Ahmedabad, dear children? We can say that this cotton textile industry was established in Mumbai and Ahmedabad because this mill were established due to the cheap cotton, availability of the labor, transportation facility, port of the export and favorable market. That's why at the initial stage this industry was established into the Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Today the cotton textile mill are located about the 100 cities of the country. Whatever the dear children, that's why we can say that today the cotton textile mill are located about the 100 cities of the country. Main traditional and important center at the present are Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Solapur, Kolhapur, Nagpur, Indore, Ujjain. These all are the presently the main important center of the textile industry. Which one, dear children? I am repeating: Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Bhiwandi, Solapur, Kolhapur, Nagpur, Indore, Ujjain. These all are the main important center of the cotton textile industry. There are the more mills in Mumbai, in Maharashtra. Hence it is called as a cotton police of the India. Which is known as a cotton police of the India, dear children? We remember that. There are the more mills in Mumbai and Maharashtra. More mills in Mumbai and Maharashtra. That's why it is called as a cotton police of the India. The industry is also established in Pune, Kolhapur, Aurangabad, Jalgaon city. In Gujarat, Ahmedabad is called as a Manchester of the East. Dear children, be remember and careful underline in your textbook also. Gujarat, Ahmedabad is called as the Manchester of the East. It means Purvanu Manchester or Denim city of the India. What they have given that Ahmedabad is called as the Manchester of the East or Denim city of the India. So dear children, they have to ask the question in board examination. Write down the name of the Manchester of the East or Denim city of the India. Then you have to directly write down the answer there, Ahmedabad. Besides cities like Vadodara, Kalol, Bharuch, Surat, Porbandar, Bhavnagar, Rajkot are also included. Coimbatore is the main center of the Tamil Nadu. Which is the main center of the Tamil Nadu, dear children? Coimbatore. Chennai and Madurai city are also the included. Main center in Uttar Pradesh are Kanpur, Etawah, Agra, Lucknow, etc. Indore, Gwalior, Ujjain, Devas are the main center of the industry of the Madhya Pradesh. Now what happened then? Here they have given the name of the state as well as at the state wise the main location of the cotton textile industry. Same way, if you have to see in the West Bengal side, then Kolkata, Howrah, Murshidabad are the major center of the textile industry. Cotton textile industry was set up also in Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana. What happened there, dear children? You also remember that cotton textile industry was set up also in Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana. Extensive market center, transportation, bank, electricity is contribute consideration in decentralization of this industry. What happened there, dear children? Why this industry was decentralized? Because extensive market center, transportation, bank and electricity. That's why today the cotton textile industry facing a problem with the tough competition. What happened there, dear children? I am repeating. Today the cotton textile industry facing a problem with the tough competition due to the factor like inadequate supply of the best variety of the cotton, use of the old machinery, irregular electrical supply, competition from artificial fiber in the market and keep the competition into the global market. Now which kind of the problem are facing by the cotton textile industry today? Then you have to write that inadequate supply of the best variety of the cotton, use of old machinery, irregular electrical supply, competition from artificial fiber, and there is a less infrastructure facility. That's why the India export cotton textile clothes to Russia, United Kingdom, United States of America, Sudan, Nepal, Australia, France and South African country. Now dear children, which are the nations where India export their cotton textile cloth? Then you have to write down that the name of the country, that Russia, United Kingdom, United States of America, Sudan, Nepal, Australia, France, South Africa, African of the country. These all are the nations where India export their cotton textile cloth. Now dear children, next one, jute textile industry. Which one? Jute textile industry. Jute it means shana kapadno udyog. Jute is the second ranked major industry of the India. What happened here? Jute is the second ranked major industry of the India. India hold first place in the production of the jute and goods made from the jute. What happened here? The India hold the first place in the production of the jute and goods made from the jute. India is the second place after the Bangladesh in the export of the jute. What happened here? India ranks second in the export. First ever Bangladesh and second ever India for the export of the jute. Of the total jute production of the country, West Bengal produce about 80%. What happened there? Total production of the jute of the country, out of them 80% of the jute was produced from the West Bengal. Andhra Pradesh about 10%, and the rest of the production by Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Assam and the Tripura. What happened there, dear children? It means we can say that the maximum production of the jute from the West Bengal 80%, Andhra Pradesh 10%, and remaining are the produce rest from the Bihar, UP, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Assam and the Tripura state. Much water is needed to purify the jute. What happened there, children? Here, jute industry has required much water needed to purify the jute. So, most of the mills are located on the bank of the Hooghly River, where the maximum industries are located of the jute industry, dear children. You remember that the maximum industries of the jute are located near the bank of the Hooghly River. Why? Because jute industry has required much water to purify the jute. This industry is concentrated in the West Bengal due to the cheap labor force, bank and the insurance coverage, port for the export facilities, etc. Why the West Bengal produce about 80% of the jute, dear children? Because here in the West Bengal, cheap labor force is available, bank and insurance coverage is there, port for the export facility is there, and maximum we know that the jute industry is located near the bank of Hooghly River. Today the demand for the jute is decreasing. What happened here, children? Today the demand of the jute is decreasing because the other option in packing material for the goods. Jute industry is facing problem like more cost of production and the decreased demand of the jute in the international market. Which kind of the problem are faced by the jute industry, dear children? Then you have to remember that most cost of the production is there and decreasing the demand of the jute into the international market, and also the other option in the packing material for the goods is available into the market. Next one, dear children, silk textile industry. Which one? Silk textile industry is recipe kapad. Silk production has a long tradition. What happened dear children here? Silk production has a one kind of the long tradition. After the China, India ranks second in the world in the silk production. What happened dear children? In the silk production, India ranks second. First number China, second is India in the world level production. In India, the 4 types of silk are produced. What happened dear children here? In India, the 4 types of the silk are produced, and these 4 types of the silk are Setur, Eri, Tussar and Muga. Which one, dear children? I am repeating. Setu, Eri, Tasha and Muga. Setu it means mulberry. Today there are about 300 silk weaving mills in India. Whatever that is in here, today there are about how many 300 silk weaving mills into the India. Major state producing silk are Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Jammu Kashmir are the major states producing the silk. Silk clothes are export. Now what happened in here? Silk clothes are exported into the Europe, Africa and the Gulf country. Besides these are also export to Germany, Singapore, USA, Kuwait, Malaysia and the Russia. In the international market, the Indian silk is facing the tough competition from the China. And that's why what happened here? The international market, the Indian silk is also the tough competition facing from the China. So dear children, today we learn in the agro-based industry, the cotton textile industry, jute textile industry, and the silk textile industry. Thank you, dear children.